Joining BYU Sports Nation now is a young lady who just told us she had a nickname. We'll get to more of that in just a bit. Amy Boswell, 6'4", middle blocker for BYU women's volleyball. Amy, welcome to Studio B.
Thank you so much.
If we were standing up, we'd do the high knees in your honor right now. The celebration.
So good.
When did that just naturally start to happen? Well, let me ask you this. When did you first do that?
I seriously started that back in high school.
Okay.
I don't remember if I decided to do it, if it just happened. It's
impressive, though. I mean, they are high knees. There's some guys on the football team that have a hard time getting the high knees as high as you do.
Now, my concern with that is how much energy are you expending in the celebration part of volleyball?
I don't know. There's huge, right? Momentum shifts. You got to bring the energy.
Yeah.
So it's worth it.
Okay,
for sure.
it's worth it. Yeah,
for sure.
Part of being a middle blocker.
It really. Well, middle blockers aren't the ones that are getting up normally. I feel like it's the outsides that are springing around. The middle, it's like, oh, I gotta.
We go block though from side to side. That's decent.
I'm talking post play. In the play, I think everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we for those on BYUtv, we have a little bit of video. Maybe we'll tweet out your high knees, but you're known for this. And at the Y Awards, we actually did a little ode to you guys because you guys were presenters.
That was fantastic.
What'd you think of that?
That was fantastic. You guys seriously made my night. They're like, Amy Boswell. And I was like, oh yes.
That one actually landed, unlike my Shaq voice.
Yeah.
But
Shaq loves Kyle Collinsworth.
Shaq loves high knees.
T-John's like, you went back to it again, Jaron. Why did you do that?
Me and T-John, we just lift all the time. Well, we were talking about nicknames for Algernon Brown. Do you have a nickname?
Mine, Boz is one that people call me sometimes.
Just Boz.
Just Boz.
As opposed to the Boz, Brian Bosworth.
Yeah. Just Boz.
That works for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You can use that, Mr. Play-by-Play.
Okay.
This season on BYUtv.
It has been registered, accounted for. It's going to be tough to beat high knees. Ooh. High knees, Amy Boswell.
That is also a good one. I'll take that one too.
Let's talk about the actual season and what's happening right now. You just finished the blue and white scrimmage. Good volleyball on Saturday that we kind of did a mock broadcast on BYUtv to get our crew ready. But when you look at where you came from last year, national runners-up into this offseason, new coach, all the transitioning, how has it been for you? It's
been fantastic, right? We had a really good spring season, which I think helps us gain a little bit of confidence into this next coming season. The transition from Shawn to Heather has been beautifully smooth. Heather is fantastic. So one of the first things she said to us on the very first day of practice was, this is a new team, this is a new challenge. So we're going to go with that and see how it takes us.
Yeah, what's that like? Because last year was so magical, right? The greatest season in women's volleyball history of BYU.
Yeah.
Wild, right? And then you come back and you got to play again. You got to do something else to define this team. So how do you leave a mark, I guess, for this season, and how do you separate yourself yet connect yourself at the same time to last year's squad?
Yeah. There's a lot of returning people from last year's squad. And so for us, it's like, oh my gosh, we want to get back there. It's like, as soon as we've tasted it, it's like, I want to get back there every time. So that's one of the things that us core group of girls want for sure. And it's something that a couple of our freshmen actually were able to watch those final games, and they're like, I want to get there. So it's kind of contagious. We've been there, and it's exciting.
You just used the phrase beautifully smooth to talk about the transition between Shawn and Heather Olmstead, brother and sister.
Yeah.
But they're very different.
They are very different.
What is the biggest difference between the two coaches in their coaching styles that you have seen?
Oh. I don't know if there's a huge difference between their coaching style. Even their handwriting is similar on the board.
Isn't that weird?
I love it, though. No, I don't know. We're excited for Shawn and the things that he's done, and it was awesome to have him as our coach. But Heather was a huge part of what we did last year. She is one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. We fly, right? We fly everywhere. And you'll see Heather, all of us are usually sleeping, and she'll be on her computer just typing away, doing film and recruiting and stats, and she's awesome.
We like to make Shawn feel uncomfortable. What does Heather do better than Shawn?
Oh, okay.
Could be it could be coaching otherwise.
How about dress better
I would say she dresses better than Shawn.
Shawn's going to be on tomorrow.
Shawn will be on tomorrow. So we love Shawn. And it was a running joke that he's got his highlighter shorts and his polo shirt and his socks. And we're like, Shawn, Dan Graham, our trainer, every once in a while, he'd be like, Shawn, did Farrah let you out of the house like that? And he's like, I just left. But no, we love Shawn. Heather's got style, though. She picks out a lot of our gear. She's got style.
Okay.
It's good.
You throw on a trucker hat and give me an Olmsted tournament stash. It's the complete package.
Classic.
Hey, when you look at the personality and the makeup of this year's team, we've talked so much about what a great run last year's team had. You lose Jen Hampson. What is the personality and the makeup of this year's team? What are you this year?
This year, I think we've got a lot of people returning, like you said, and the freshman class that we got in are fantastic. So I think our dynamic, as we've been playing in the gym, is tons of competition, right? We've got multiple people in each position. So that's always like, oh, I got to work my hardest. I got to perform in order to get that playing time that I want. So the competition in the gym is awesome right now. We also have a lot of fun. We went on a team retreat last weekend, and we just laughed and sang and danced, and it was awesome. It's an awesome group of girls.
And the competition begins quickly this weekend. At USC, you play Chicago State, number 7 North Carolina, and number 22 USC. BYU, of course, ranked number 11. So good luck in LA, and thanks for the time being on BYU
Thank
Sports
you
Nation.
so much.
Can we give her a little karma?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We
Give you
need
the
to
BYU Sports
I'll
Nation
take the karma.
the BYU Sports Nation karma.
Number 2 in
Yes.
blocks last year. We didn't even mention that, I think. Number 2 in blocks last year. Number 1 on the same team, Whitney Young-Howard.
There you go.
Awesome.
2 of the best middle blockers in the country. We'd also like you to sign our BYU Sports Nation Rise Up flag during the commercial break. Amy Boswell of BYU Women's Volleyball. Thanks, Amy.
Thank you guys so much.